Hi, Lucky. That is a duha tree. We got some guavas from Asia. We have a jicama. All of these are raspberries, but didn't fruit this year. Mexican sunflower. We got hibiscus. Moringa. We got our chickens. Got a cherry tree. Banana. We got a mango tree here. Stone fruits. Lemon. Bamboo. This is gonna be the really big one. Gotta have bamboo for building materials that is sustainable. These are our chop and drops. This is our pepper tree. We had a big pepper tree that had several sprouts come out, and we're using this for chop and drop. There's a peach tree right behind it. I forgot what this is, but this is a nitrogen fixer. Calamansi tree. And we got some young trees over here, covered by a lot of these sweet potato vines. Washington navel. This is the Australian finger lime. Another stone fruit. I think that's a nectarine. More moringa. Citrus. Sunchokes. It has been here for several years already. There's the pond. All the animals are using it for their drinking. Gets refilled every so often by the irrigation. Okay. This is another nitrogen fixer, but I forgot what it's called. We have grapes. These are ours, and that's our neighbors, and we love that it's on our side. We got Jamaican red bananas, and it's got some fruit. And here comes the chicken just following us. Nitrogen fixing shrubs. Here are all the bananas. We got some Brazilian cherries. Oh, we still have this 2-year-old tomato plant. It's still alive. It'll probably come back after the winter. Nitrogen fixing shrubs. And we got, these are collard greens. I think they're collard greens. They're perennials, and I use them for chop and drop. We got these beautiful, I think they're called mountain apple, also called wax apple. We got different kinds of cherries here. I think this is the Suriname cherry. We got, I think this is a plant that's in the hibiscus family. I forgot what it's called. We got some cassias. are acacias, mountain apple. We have some ice cream bean just right there. Citrus and a very young seedling apple. More chop and drop, and also acting as a shade to protect the soil. There are all the bananas. Got some white sapote. And we have a santo tree. Can't wait for this thing to fruit. And right underneath it, this is a coffee tree, Arabica. I planted a bunch of these cassavas, and everywhere I planted seeds of, I forgot what it's called, some kind of bean. It's a perennial bean. This is a Indian fig, sugar cane, and then we have an almond tree. This is another white sapote. Here we have a tamarind tree. Beautiful tamarind tree. I think this is the sweet variety. I still gotta get the sour kind. I think that's what I prefer, especially for sinigang, which is a Filipino dish. This one right here is called kaimito. In some, I guess some people call it star apple. Not to be confused with the star fruit. Alrighty. So this is another Brazilian cherry. I think this is the cherry of the Rio Grande. And more of these perennial beans. I forgot what they're called. They look like this. Okay. More cassavas, and I gotta plant a bunch of things in here this year. Now that's a lot cooler. Longan, been munching on these every day. Beautiful, tasty fruit. They taste kind of like the lychee. Awesome, easy to grow. Got some purple collards. Rabbits eat these, and I use them for chop and drop. And you can see right here, I just trimmed down the cassia, and just chopped and dropped them. Same thing right there. Right, more nitrogen fixers. Ground cover. This is kamote, or sweet potato vines. In the Philippines we call it kamote. This is a melonberry. It's a Chinese melonberry. Haven't had a fruit yet, but I heard it's really tasty. This is sarisa, also called Jamaican cherry. It has these really small cherry looking things. Okay, once they turn kind of yellowish, kind of like this, it looks kind of green still, but they taste like cotton candy. Alright, we have some chop and drops here. Collard greens. We got some kamote. And we have a variety of a mulberry. We got a namdok my mango. And here we have a seedling avocado. This one is from Peru. And this one's another seedling given to me by my mom, who got it from one of my aunts, I believe. Got a bunch of apples, some plums, dragon fruit. I gotta really fix this fence. And we planned up quite a few more things here. And this is work in progress. This is going to be a huge pond. Lucas. Oh. It's chasing reflections. Okay. Here we have more. This is a different variety, a different color. I think this is the purple caimito. The one I showed you earlier was the green. Or it's vice versa, I don't remember which one. More nitrogen fixing shrubs planted everywhere. This is a Glen mango. That's just a weed that bees love, so I left it alone. This right here is a tangerine, elderberry. This is the coconut cream mango. We have a loquat. I forgot what this is called. It's from the Philippines. It's called a forgot. Anyways, it's a jujube, lemongrass, and this is forgot what it's called. It's a chop and drop. Oh, more of that nitrogen fixing shrub. You got papayas. I think this is the Mexican papaya. Alright, this right here is the mame sapote. And we got a bunch of, this is from Fullerton, made by, not made, but this is from the University of California, Irvine. It's called a gem avocado. Once it gets established, it's supposed to try to fruit 3 times a year. So we'll see about that. This is a Tipuana tipu. It is a fast-growing tree. I mean, when we first had it, it was literally that tall, maybe 2 years ago, or not even 2 years ago. And I had to chop it down because it was getting pretty big. And we're using this for chop and drop, and also to protect the avocados and give it some shade. There is another avocado right behind that. This is a Mexicali. I think it's called a Mexicali. This is a Fuerte. Probably one of my favorite avocados. We got some flowering plants. Another flowering plant. This is beautiful come springtime. Another papaya tree. This is the Manila mango. I plan to grab some stuff on that later. Tell you about the jujube. This is the winter's mango. This is the one doing really well here in this area. You guys know what this is. This is a Fuyu persimmon. This is the first year. And look how many, I mean, we've eaten maybe 50% of it already. It's got a lot of fruit. This right here is the black sapote. Okay, got kind of burnt, but it's surviving. I should have painted it, but it'll survive. That is a flowering shrub. Nitrogen fixer. See, this is what they look like, these perennial beans. Planting some stuff right here. Cherimoya, seedling mango, along with the nitrogen fixing perennial shrubs. Okay. We have more moringa, nitrogen fixing shrubs. That is a lychee tree. And we have a chop and drop. This is the pepper tree. Will give us early shade probably by next year. See, we got to use these. These are cuttings of the lemongrass, and I'm gonna start. I probably forgot to use this as a mulch, but as you can see, we're using it on this. What is this? Lychee tree, looking beautiful. Unlike this lychee tree right here that struggled this year during the heat. I think the irrigation wasn't working as well, and I think I found out pretty late, so it kind of struggled, but it's alive. Okay, this is the beneficial insects love this. Forgot what it's called, but it is an herb. And right behind that is a cherry tree, I think from Central America. I forgot what it's called. Oh, grumachama. That's another one right there. I actually really like this cherry. It's one of my favorites thus far out of all the cherries that we have that fruit. This is I think this is a strawberry guava underneath this duhat tree. And we got a lemon guava. I think that is a strawberry guava. Washington navel orange. It's giving us some fruit this year or next year. And that is it for the backside. There's a few more in between that I didn't mention, like pineapple. I think we forgot to go this ways. This is Asian guavas. Alright, more mountain apples. Moringa. I'm gonna plant these everywhere. And then I forgot what this is, but it's also for chop and drop. This one is a very nice chop and drop because it's very doesn't need a lot of water. Easy to propagate. You just put it in the water, it'll root. This hibiscus and this beautiful cassia. I mean, the bees love this thing. We got bumblebees coming here just for this. It's beautiful. I gotta plant more just to attract more beneficial insects. More longan. That's it for this side.